This episode of Hobie is sponsored by Ho Jeff. Save 25% with promo code HobiePod.
Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the History of Bad Ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the History of Bad Ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 501. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Brian.
Hey! Man, everybody scurried out here like rats on a ship, a sinking ship here, right?
Yeah. Come around for the big exciting episodes.
Yeah.
You know, run away.
501 isn't a milestone. Why show up?
That's right.
I mean, where's Doug? I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, come on, Doug. You should have been here.
Maybe he is scouring Canada or Asia for more gross candy.
Oh, we got more Asian food candy tonight.
Ugh.
This doesn't look as bad. I don't think it looks as bad. We tried the pink ones. Anybody want to try
This
pink?
doesn't look as bad as the worst thing you've ever eaten.
Ranch ice cream? Anyways. So thank you, everybody, for listening. I hope you enjoyed 500. We're on the back end now of our podcast career for ending at 1,000. Only 499 more episodes.
That's it.
We got it. This is the downswing.
We're counting down now.
We should. We're going to after 1,000 episodes. Retire?
Well,
Probably 1,001.
Well, Jeff was already dying by then, so we're going to have to replace him.
apparently, I'm leaving by 9:89. So
For Automan. I like that we're counting. We already have episodes planned out, not 400 episodes in advance. Can't plan out the next week's episode.
apparently, we had that planned at episode 50 or something.
Well, we're ahead of our times. Look at us being scheduled. Weren't you just mocking me because I schedule everything?
I was.
Yes. All fair, you were making fun of me because I schedule everything far out. I just like being scheduled with certain things. So,
Just certain things.
yeah, yeah. I'll be honest, it is. And then when it gets there that day that something's scheduled, I'm like, ugh.
Now I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I get anxiety, all that stuff. But tomorrow night, Jeff and Brian going to Pink, the concert. So
Where is that?
it's at the Red Stadium, Cincinnati Red Stadium, Great American Ballpark.
Oh.
So
The way you said it made it sound like you were going to a place called Pink.
no, Pink.
The artist.
The artist Pink is
Yes.
performing at Great American Ballpark
That is correct.
tomorrow.
That is correct.
You're attending.
I am attending.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I do like Pink. I like Pink. The artist.
Yes.
The artist.
Not
like
wrong
the
with the color either.
I like
Well,
the color.
cookies are terrible.
Yes.
Worst.
Should I ask her about that tomorrow?
Worst starburst ever.
Well, the thing is that the new...
Okay, I can't disagree. The pink starbursts are...
Garbage taffy.
What? I would say the red ones are better.
Well, the reds are the best.
The reds
Yeah.
are the best. Orange, phenomenal.
I feel like
Nah, orange is not good either.
Yellow, mediocre.
Reds and orange are good.
I feel like the pink starburst, like the more you have, you're like, oh, this isn't as good as I thought. Like
Yeah,
the
it's-
first one's okay, and then you keep going, and you're like, ugh.
Garbage taffy.
Yellow is a little the same way. You can't have too many. It's too strong.
I can eat all the yellows then.
Really?
I'm indifferent to yellow. Like I don't dislike it. I don't like it. Like
I like the
mean,
orange.
if it's in the thing. Mm-hmm. the variety in the pack. Whatever, I'll eat it. Pink? No.
Okay. So you don't get the all pink
No.
package that they have. Okay.
This is a big deal with me too.
I've noticed. I've seen that.
With the Starburst, the pink Starbursts.
Why? You just hate them that much?
I hate them. Like it's a long running joke.
I've seen online debates with you, and
Yeah.
Would you eat the pink Oreos or the pink Starburst first?
What are the consequences?
Sophie's choice.
you don't have to eat the other one.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the only premise that we're basing it on,
Yes.
I will never eat one of those cookies ever again.
These rice pudding.
Rice.
Pudding.
What were they? They were
Soy.
peach blossom rice Oreos.
Fucking duck.
I mean, at the end of I did no,
I should have been worried because he dropped them off
and just
and left. Now,
didn't
mind
like-
you, nobody was home. My oldest son was home, and he's like, "Are you home?" I was like, "No, my wife is sick and my daughter's in the hospital having surgery. So, what do you need? I got some stuff for you." Oh, my oldest son is there. He'll pick it up, and he's like, "Okay, I got you some Oreos." I was all excited. Then my son's like, "I can't read what the Oreos are."
oh
So,
It's in the foreign language.
I might have an issue there.
Crap! I left our Oreos in the car.
Mario Oreos.
The Mario Oreos I left in the
It's
car.
got to be melted, right?
They don't melt.
It's like 97 degrees. The Earth is on fire. I feel
don't-
like it's melted.
Sure.
It could be like ice cream then.
Yes, it's just like ice cream.
Does the Mario flavors, is it supposed to taste different?
No.
Oh. So it's like the Game of Thrones ones that we
Yes.
got? Didn't we have like a Lady Gaga one? Or those did taste different?
No, the Gaga ones were
Sparkly
glitter,
Yeah, that's right.
I believe.
glitter in the crunch.
Welcome to Oreo Talk. Let's see here. We're going to do something different. We're going to go back to what we used to do because Randall asked for it more. Up, down for the week. One thing up for the week that you're excited about. One thing down for the week. Anybody got anything?
Nope.
Seriously, Jeff? You can't find one good thing this week?
I didn't know we were doing this.
It's on the outline!
The only part of the outline I look at is what the top 5 and if there's a draft day.
There's a draft day this week.
I know, I saw that.
And it's for you.
And you have up down written on every single fucking.
I
You don't
do.
change that. So
I did now.
Why would I assume that we're going to do it now when we haven't done it for the last 80 episodes?
Brian, you got an up? The world's in a perfect spot.
Yeah, yeah.
So the world's
everything's good.
Yeah.
From a political,
Financial,
financial,
peaceful.
peaceful, meteorological.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you an up.
There we go.
You made it out.
Pineapple. I like pineapple.
Okay,
Pineapple
So
is good.
I'll give you that.
I was planning on bringing this up at some
Okay.
point today, but Jeff got us there way quicker than I expected. I saw a commercial today for Little Caesars Pizza advertising a new pineapple pizza
Okay.
with a pineapple flavored Pepsi.
I did see that. We got tagged in that.
We did.
So I'm going to have to go to the Little Caesars.
flavored
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
So I'm going to have to go to the Little Caesars by my house and get that.
Yeah.
I guess I could try it.
I'm not opposed to it. Is it in cans or 2 liter?
The commercial, it was, I want to say it was a can that the guy had, but I'm sure it's in a 20-ounce bottle.
Yeah, I'd guess 20-ounce bottle because that's what they usually serve.
Okay. Well, now I got to find this.
Or at least for their lunch specials, you get
Yeah.
a 20-ounce bottle with a half a square pizza.
Yeah.
On Monday, this past Monday, Pepsi began selling its pineapple flavored soda exclusively at Little Caesars. Sale is part of the pizza chain's pineapple pair-up combo, which includes a 16-ounce Pepsi pineapple soda and a large 2-topping thin crust pizza.
16-ounce, not 20-ounce.
The deal will only be available for a limited time.
Well, you better hurry, Jason.
Guess I'm going this weekend. Hey, my wife's out of town this weekend. I'm in charge of the kids. Looks like we're having pineapple Pepsi, kids.
I'm sure the kids will love it.
My youngest did like the Peepsy. He tried the Peepsy. Ooh. And he doesn't get pop. Like, they don't drink soda. So I think he might have just liked it because it was pop. But he did try it, and he said he liked it. So
The
pineapple.
problem I have with it is it's Pepsi.
Yeah. That typically ruins a lot of things that they do.
I will say, like a good Coke, like not cocaine, but Coke, the drink,
Yeah,
is
Coca-Cola.
really good with pizza.
Oh, Coca-Cola is great. If you're getting a cola, that's
Yeah.
the cola to get. But
Yeah.
I think I would rather have off-brand colas than Pepsi.
RC Cola,
Definitely.
Big K Cola.
Probably.
Oh, my grandma used to get that a lot. Big K. My up for the week is finally, after 2 years, we got to play a full game of Dead Reckoning from AEG Games. this
Oh,
past
yeah, that's my
Saturday.
down for the week. I hate that game. It's stupid.
It's a pirate game. I spent a lot of money on for a Kickstarter. We got it. And we're finally able to play a game because my wife and kids were out of town this past weekend, so we were able to play 4 hours worth. I think it
Something
took.
like that.
Yeah, 3.5, 4 hours.
Well, learning a game usually takes a lot longer.
But we jumped in pretty quick because we played a half a game before with
Took
Brian.
us 4 hours to play that half a game
Yes.
before.
It's a lot smoother this time, Brian. You played the last time.
And I'm sure that the 3-4.5 hours of drinking prior to and then during
When the first time we played did not help.
Made it seem a lot longer than necessary.
This time, though, I felt like it was pretty smooth. You're a pirate. You can do anything you want. You can be a merchant. You can be a pirate, like a true pirate. For the first time ever, I did not attack people.
Jason didn't attack a single other person
Nope.
or boat or vessel.
I defended myself. But Jim and I played a very peaceful game. We were just trying to be merchants in the seas.
I started that way, and then I realized I'm losing.
Yeah.
I might have to turn pirate.
How'd that work out for you?
Terribly.
So Jeff, you control islands and you level up your player, your crew and all that. You level up your ship and all that stuff. So you're going around, you're trying to get all these achievements. It's a really fun game. Is that deck building? Is that what it's called, Jeff?
No, that's not really deck build. It's card building, I guess, is what this is, because you as you go, you change what the cards can do.
Okay. Jeff, you can if somebody controls an island, you can build forts, you can build cannons on it. Well, Jeff decided to attack Jim when he controlled an island. And
Well, my first attack, I'm like, okay, we'll see how this attack goes. I've got some cannons here. I can probably attack one of these, merchant ships that are just, out
AI
there.
controlled.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, I will attack this merchant ship, and then we flip it over, and it's like, very heavily armed. It gets 6. I'm like, 6 defense. I'm like, crap. Okay, this isn't going well, and I got my ass kicked.
And then you attack Jim.
Then I attacked Jim's fortress.
That did not go well.
Because he had a lot of stuff collecting at his fortress. So I'm like, if I take over, then I can take all his stuff.
That did not go well.
No. And I even had a lot of force, and rolled the cubes and lost big time.
And then to seal the deal on this tabletop game, Jeff decided to attack me.
Last turn.
On the last turn, Jim already said, game's over. Like, I got my achievement. So one last turn for me and Jeff. Jeff decides to attack me. And that did not go well either.
Nope. Lost that one too.
I sank his ship.
And I lost. So Jason got extra points for sinking
I
my
did.
ship.
I had gained like 15 points in the last round just because of Jeff. So because of a little different thing, and then I attacked Jeff's island. I did go onto your island.
You did.
The very last move I did was attack your island, destroyed your fort, and then just took over. So Jeff lost an island, lost a ship, and lost a
because
fort.
you beat me, you got enough coins to cash in your achievement on that one.
Yeah, I got a lot of achievements on that one. So, did you like the game?
No, I hated it. It was stupid.
Besides losing.
Well, that's the only thing that matters.
Oh,
right?
okay. Jim and I really liked it. Jim won. It's 1 to 4 players. It's you can play a solo game too. It's AIG's Dead Reckoning. Really good game. I think that one cost me. I think I said $130. I think it was $130.
I think that's what you said.
With the expansion.
With the
pack.
expansion, 100.
Yeah.
Regular. And then,
most expensive tabletop game I've ever bought. I really enjoyed it though, and I feel like once you get through the first round or two, then it kind of picks up. Like, okay, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Once you get the
Hang of it.
hang of what's going on, it goes by a little quicker. The first couple rounds were pretty slow, but
Yeah. So
Nice.
my down for the week is don't really have it down. I think I'm all right.
wow, everything's good in the world for Jason.
I don't know about that, but
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Yeah. I didn't have to go camping, so yeah, it was great. Brian, you got anything else over there?
I'll say my up for this week would be the new limited Justified series being released on Hulu.
Did that come out?
Yeah, first
Okay.
2 episodes were released.
Okay.
Just immediately sucked right back into that world with him and that character. So it's gonna be great.
Timothy
Oliphant.
Yes, he's back.
He is.
Walter Groggins is not.
Walton Goggins.
Whatever.
No, Walter Groggins.
No. That's not a real actor.
Walter,
That means we can name our episode that because it's not a real person.
Walter Groggins is actually coming to ABC this fall at 9 p.m. So get your
what day?
TGIF Friday.
Ooh, Walter
Who
Goggins.
stars in Walter Groggins?
Walton Goggins.
Walton Goggins as Walter Goggins. Coming this fall to ABC.
It is the return of what is that? TGIF Fridays.
Oh.
So you have Panda Farm, Fully Flooded, Frollo Friday, and then Walter Groggins. Catch it.
Now we got to go back and listen to all our old episodes to remember what any of these shows are.
Doug, help us out with that.
Please do.
But yeah, no, it's he's really the only character that is in it that is in this new series.
Okay. How many episodes?
Only 2 so far have been released.
Okay.
It'll be either 8 or 10. Okay. But in the show, his daughter is played by his real life daughter.
Oh,
So that's
nice.
kind of cool. But yeah, I sucked right back in.
Is Jim or Pam in it from The Office? It's an offshoot of that, right?
Oh, because Timothy Oliphant was in the office
Salesman.
for like 2 or 3 episodes.
He dated Pam.
Once in the past, and it didn't go well.
No. I actually just watched that episode. That's why I brought it up.
It is not.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Okay.
Shark Week, always fun.
Okay.
Big fan of Shark Week over here.
It hasn't lost its luster for you?
Oh,
Okay. Do they show people being dumb and getting attacked?
I haven't seen that
Okay.
episode.
Do they show people racing sharks?
I haven't seen one of those.
Did they show them attacking the submersible?
Those were orco killer whales.
My bad.
I haven't seen that yet.
Okay.
I think that's still they're still trying
Next
to piece that
episode.
together.
Gotcha.
If you,
I got it
what
now.
I did there.
I got it. The ship, because it's not together.
Yeah. That blew in.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yep.
Thoughts and prayers.
They were bolted in.
T's and P's.
Bolted in, coming to NBC on Fridays at 8 p.m.
What? That's going against TGI Fridays?
Yeah, it's going against Panda Farm.
Whoa.
Oh.
Man, good thing I've got unlimited cloud-based storage.
That's right. It's a tough call. It's also going against Screwing It to Death on Fox on Friday.
Wow.
I don't remember any of these shows.
Oh, you will this fall. You know why? We just got hit up by the Hollywood execs because they're like, we don't have any shows this fall. We heard you guys are making a lineup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've got almost an entire fall lineup ready to go.
But you're not SAG, are you? No, we're free.
So we're the scab writers for
Yes.
the soap opera.
Yes.
Was it Days of Our Lives or General Hospital or something?
Really? They're using
they've-
scabs?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Scab Writers.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It was just I saw it on.
So are the
Deadline.
actors not in the
They used AI.
Screen Actors Guild either? Or
That's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody's getting an exception in this thing. Did you see that? Like they keep.
are soap operas an exception to the rule then?
I don't know. Every time I look, they're like, "Oh, they're on strike." Except for this show, this is getting an exception. Oh, this movie got an exception.
General Hospital hires temporary writers who have crossed the picket line to make new episodes.
Wow. Of course, there are some.
You know, this would be a way to find out if AI is viable. I mean,
I'm going to say no.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, no one cares what actually happens in soap operas anyway.
It's true.
You have AI write it. No one will notice the difference, or will they?
I mean, there was a show with a devil and a witch. And
Marlena is possessed by a devil. This lady becomes a jungle cat. I mean,
you know what they should do? They should go back to the 1960s and just redo those episodes. Same script. Would anybody notice?
I'm sure there's a.
I'm sure they'd have to change names.
Well, yeah, name. Actually, the best would be they don't change.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but if you change names, that's changing the script.
So Ethel. I thought her name was Jane. Ethel.
According to TV Fanatic, General Hospital was hiring a batch of temporary writers to write new episodes of the popular soap opera. This is the first to do such a thing, while other soaps have been able to keep going due to a surplus of scripts already written. Breakdown writer Shannon Pierce wrote about the show's decision on Netflix. Starting next week, the show will be penned exclusively by scab writers, which is heartbreaking.
Well, and there is some exceptions. I should say the reason why some of these exceptions exist is like the one film that they're doing. I can't remember it now. They basically agreed to whatever the writers and actors wanted. So as long as you agree to like their demand,
okay.
You can do it.
They're letting certain projects go through
Correct.
because people are agreeing. Okay.
Like, no dispute. Like, this is what you want. Fine. They think it's important enough to get their film out or their TV show.
Yeah.
So they're going to agree. I was like, wonderful. Good for them. But yeah, it just makes me laugh because every single time they're like, everything's shut down except this, this, and this. You all made the team.
Well, I mean, honestly, that's actually really good for the actors and writers' bargaining power when everybody is dropping the screwing over the executives and
yeah. Cranston was the biggest one that I've seen this week that has been like kind of at the forefront this week. Like, and he was he was going straight at Bob Iger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like called him out like during his whatever the speech or whatever,
which is easy. Shouldn't say that. It's not easy. Because you're going against it, the establishment. But it's easier for him to do that than the guy that's a waiter that's doing it. So good for Cranston for stepping up.
That's what is impressive to me is you have very high profile actors and writers and producers who don't really have a lot to lose.
Correct.
Or can't afford to lose. But they're standing up for the people who have it.
Tom Cruise.
Everything.
Has Tom Cruise?
Who?
Exactly. He is stand up. You just can't see him.
Can't see him. He needs a sofa.
Is that a short joke?
It is.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a medium joke. It was a little bit longer than I wanted. That's what she said.
I don't think she said that at all.
I did watch Cocaine Bear this week.
You did.
And my God, was that magnificent.
I told you.
It's not good theater, but it is hilarious.
It's exactly what it was supposed to be.
The hospital, or I'm sorry, the ambulance chase scene might be the funniest thing I've seen in a movie in a long time. Yeah, and then Carrie Russell's in it. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was her because she had a different haircut. Anyways,
timely jokes. That's what we have here.
Isn't different haircuts coming to?
It is. That's coming
NBC.
To NBC on Thursdays.
Thursday nights.
Different haircut. It starts off
with the Rachel.
Yes, it starts off the comedy block,
hosted by Jane Lynch.
But I thought it was a sitcom.
Are you saying Jane Lynch can't host a sitcom?
Nope. So different haircuts.
Nope, she can't. Or nope, you're not saying that.
NBC, 8 p.m. Filling up fast. Oh, just got another text from a Hollywood studio. Did you sell the rights to different haircuts? I think Jane Lynch is on board. I just texted her. $50,000.
Let's not take the Seinfeld approach to this.
Oh, that's right.
When we're negotiating.
Ted Danson gets more than me. Good news is we did sell the rights to Dick Wolf Day on NBC, even though they already have Dick Wolf there. It's fine.
Yeah, but they aren't going to have him there much longer because they actually write episodes for those shows.
That's true. We are now.
See, that's what we have going for our shows is we ain't writing a damn thing.
We're just giving you the ideas.
Yeah, we're selling Dick Wolf Day back to Dick Wolf. It's like just like the Michael Scott Paper Company
right.
selling back all of their clients to Dunder Mifflin.
I'll be honest, Dick. You could put me. I could be bankrupt, and I'll still come up with a different company name. Jane Wolf Day.
I mean, look at all the names we've come up with already. We've gotten 4 networks on almost every night of the week.
Guy Ferrari has 18 shows.
And that's a different person than Guy Fieri. That's not even the same person.
That's how we can make stars on this show. That's why Blake isn't here this week. He's out doing shows.
He's on scouting locations.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, I also saw Creed 3 this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I wish it was a half hour longer. I felt like Diamond, the villain. Well, he's a villain, but not really a villain.
Yeah.
It was a nice little twist. I thought
Spoilers.
Sorry.
Not really a villain. Now I know.
when
But he
Adonis
is.
when Adonis comes to him, he's like, I'm taking your life, I'm taking everything. But then they don't really show it. Like, that was my issue, is that it was like, oh, now it's a montage of them working out because they're going to fight each other. And I was like, oh, I needed the villain to, like, even if it was 10 seconds, to go by the same house in the neighborhood or something like that. Or getting all these people, or, just doing something, buying the gym. Like, just something to do that. I thought there was one, and I thought there would be a little bit more.
So training to beat the crap out of him isn't good enough?
No.
Okay.
Because he said he
But
was
that's
going to
what
take his
has
life.
happened in every single one
Yeah.
of these
Yeah.
films.
But how he was going to take his life by beating the crap out of him in the boxing
And I
ring.
thought there would be one more scene between Diamond and Adonis's wife.
Yeah. There could have been, for sure.
So how many sex scenes did they have between them?
87.
And you thought they needed 88?
Yes. It's just tops, though.
Yeah, I don't disagree, but I will say that I feel like they could have done more with the plot or the story than the way that they kind of ended it, where he was like in the ring by himself, like doing that like thing. Like they could have cut a lot of that down and told a little bit more of what they had already told.
Yeah.
But again,
I enjoyed it.
I'm not. These are just my what ifs, or I still thoroughly enjoyed it.
Do you think? Where do you place the 3 Creed films? First is the first one. I think that's the best.
1, 3, 2. I don't know. 2 and 3 were both really good.
Yeah.
So I honestly, I can't say that.
I like that the villain in this one has a connection to Adonis, and obviously Drago does too because he killed his dad. But it was more like they grew up together and that. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the second one because I thought I don't know. It's a tough call.
Yeah,
I think I don't know. And I did like, spoilers, it's been out for a year. I did like that Drago was in it.
Yeah,
a little bit more.
Yep.
Because they're making a spinoff, I think, with him.
They were originally supposed to be, but the last that I had seen anything about it was Dolph Lundgren said that if Stallone wasn't involved in it, he wasn't doing it.
Do you need Dolph Lundgren?
Yes. To tell a Dolph Lundgren, Ivan Drago spinoff.
If you did his son.
But you would still need him. At least for the first part of the series.
Maybe he'll jump the line too.
Maybe. But yeah, that was the last I saw on that, was that he had been approached about it and said he would be interested, and then found out that Stallone probably wasn't going to be involved in it, and so he said if that's the case, then he's not doing it.
Real quick before we get into everything, September 22nd through the 24th, Cincinnati Comic Expo.
At the Duke Energy Convention Center this year.
Yes. Next year will be Sharonville.
Yeah. They put out a very long but informational post today detailing the expo for the next 2 years being moved.
Cincinnati Comic Expo is at the Duke Energy Convention Center this year. Next year, Duke Energy is getting renovated for 18 months. And so they're moving it to Sharonville in October.
We're doing October the next 2 years.
I like that. And free parking next year.
Free parking. That's good.
It's always free parking if you don't drive down.
That's true. Take the streetcar.
It doesn't go anywhere near the convention center, but sure.
Christina Ricci is going to be there this year. Jim Lee, artist, writer, head of DC now. Let's see who else is going to be.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yes.
On Saturday.
Yeah, I like that. Some of the cast of Jawbreaker is going to be there. The movie, if you remember the cult classic.
Nope.
I do not.
Oh, you don't?
I really don't.
Well, I remember there was a movie. Was Joseph Gordon-Levitt in that one?
I don't know. Rebecca Gayhart's going to be there. Just to let you guys know.
One of the guys from Mythbusters is going to be there.
Adam Savage.
I did randomly saw like an old post, and I was like, "Oh wait, I didn't even see that they announced that."
Yes, Adam Savage is going to be there. You're also going to see Ashley Eckstein, voice actress.
Yeah.
Brett Spiner from Star Trek. I Am Data.
Sound just like him
John Delancey
from Star Trek.
I Am Q. Let's see here. Charles Martinet. Who's that, Jeff? It's me, Mario. That's who it is.
Thanks for asking me.
You didn't know. Jolie Benz is going to be there.
Yeah, Jolie Benz, big fan of that.
Yeah, she was great in Dexter, you know.
Yep.
We get to that. Julian Glover from Indiana Jones. Paul Williams. One of my favorite one, Neil McDonough from Street Fighter.
Neil McDonough.
Not
McDonald.
McDonough. Yes.
Not the quarterback.
That's right.
From the Steelers.
McDonough.
No. Neil McDonough.
McDonough.
That's not what you said.
I just said it.
I don't think
Better get that right before his panel.
Before his panel.
McDonough. He was in Captain America: The First Avenger, and he was in Street Fighter: The Legend of Chung-Li.
He
I'm
was
going to talk to
also
him.
in Justified.
Ah,
He was in Arrow.
was he in Yellowstone? I think.
He was in Yellowstone.
Arrowstone?
Arrowstone. Crossover.
Arrowstone coming to ABC's on Thursdays.
Are you sure that? I think that's Peacock exclusive.
Nope, it's 8 to 9.
I might actually watch more than 9 episodes of that.
It's being directed by Katie Cassidy, so just get ready. With music by the Harp Twins. So get ready. It goes up against Legal Custodians and Cannibalism is Okay with Armie Hammer on Fox. Also, it goes against Dan and Dan 2.0 and Different Hair.
Different hair. Just different hair?
Yeah, Suck Cuts. Different Hair is on at 8:30 after Different Haircuts.
What is
Is that a spinoff of Different Haircuts?
Yes. We sold the original and the spinoff before the first one aired. We're good. So it is kind of funny because
Why is Hollywood not funding us?
oh, they're going to. This strike goes a little bit longer, Brian. Jason C. Brown's going to be working for us. Jason, I got some sound technician jobs here. You want to be an intern? I did start going through. Speaking of TV shows this week, I started going through like list of TV shows that were canceled before they even aired and like that were marketed. You know?
Oh, okay. Wow. Before they were, usually you get at least that
An
first
episode.
showing.
There was one that I remember after seeing it, after reading about it. Hieroglyphic, I think. Hieroglyphy.
Don't know that one.
It was 2014, and it was basically Game of Thrones set in the Egyptian times, and somehow they opened the king of this land, who's an asshole behind the scenes, like is ruthless in that. He gives pardon to a thief who was in jail for 5 years to steal a book back that was stolen from the king. And I guess this book is magical. And all I know is like they did a sizzle reel, like the pilot and sizzle reel, like all together.
I'm sold already.
And it turned somehow they become vampires in it in the Egyptian times.
Well, that's probably where vampires come from, you know.
And not all of everybody, just a couple of people were.
Well, I mean, obviously, if everybody became vampires, then what would the vampires hunt?
It's true. Probably not good in the sun with the Egyptian sun.
That's why you have to wait till nighttime.
That's true. And
why do you think the Egyptians have sarcophaguses?
so they filmed the pilot in Morocco.
A lot of sarcophaguses.
They filmed the pilot in Morocco. You know who it starred? Shoot, who's the one son in Yellowstone? Casey. His wife was one of the main stars of the show.
Okay, I don't know who his wife is, but I know who he is.
Well, you know, Casey in the show, his wife in the show.
Okay.
Sorry, his
I
wife
was
in the
like-
show.
I just thought you meant like his wife in real
His
life.
wife in general.
And I'm like, I don't know.
The actress who plays his wife
Was
in
one of
the
the main
show.
Okay.
So they filmed a pilot in Morocco, and then they were going to move them all to New Mexico to film the rest of the series. It got picked up for 13 episodes, and then they showed this sizzle reel pilot. Like, they didn't show the pilot, but they showed like the highlights of the pilot at one of those big conventions, and then it got canceled a month later. The whole series. So they said it wasn't coming together. So the funny thing is, like, you watch the sizzle reel, it's like this season on, and it's like, I don't think it happened. So, but it was funny. They showed like lots of nudity, threesomes, and all that, but it was on Fox, so it was all covered up, and it was like, I like that you're trying to be risque, but you can't be risque.
Yeah, if you're on broadcast, you can't get away with it. You can on
No.
HBO.
But they showed two women kissing. It was risque. So yeah, it was just kind of, I went down that rabbit hole.
Roseanne did that. Come on.
True. It made me go down a rabbit hole of trying to find the pilot, and the pilot has never been released. It hasn't even like snuck out. So, but vampires in Egypt. I like that.
Egyptian vampire.
I think Pink sings that.
Sure.
I don't think that she does.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure
about
she
that.
does not sing that.
So long story short, get your tickets at CincinnatiComicExpo.com today.
It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it.
And we had a Twitter poll of the week at Bad Ideas, or an X poll of the week. What is this? Is it X?
I'm not changing.
I'm still on Twitter. It hasn't changed.
What is it?
Oh, Elon Musk announced that he's changing the name of Twitter to X.
I mean, I saw that, but like, do we have
Does
we
it
have to
update?
do anything?
I don't know.
No, I mean,
Like-
no, I don't have to do a damn thing.
I mean, like,
I can ignore it all I want.
I don't know.
is it like it's the app is still showing up Twitter?
Well, he just announced that they didn't actually make the change yet.
Well,
He changed his, I think, to Monday.
I'm sure it'll come together swimmingly.
Because they're getting rid of the bird logo. It's going to be an X. Then I heard on the radio today that Mark Zuckerberg had already gotten the rights to use X as a thing for any type of social network or anything like that. So now, Elon might have to buy the naming rights from Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg's like $2 billion.
You know what? They should fight each other for the rights.
X on a pole match. X on a pole match.
Oh, that's it.
Make it a ladder match.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the flag flopping in the...
Let's do a TLC match.
But every other ladder, or every other step on the ladder is like loose. So you just can't get up there.
These fucking morons.
Anyways, so this week, the X poll of the week, you can follow us at Bad Ideas Podcast on X or Twitter, and Meta,
And Threads.
and Threads. That's what it is, not Meta.
Meta is what owns Threads.
Yes. In honor of Barbie's record-breaking film, what Hasbro toy should get the next theatrical film treatment? Tonka trucks, Beyblades, Furby, or G.I. Joe, but it has to be a good one. In last place, Tonka trucks. That was winning for a while
I voted Furby.
for 13%.
I didn't see this, so I didn't vote.
Third place, Furby with 21%. You can make a Furby film like a Gremlins one.
Exactly.
I like that.
Kind of cross between Gremlins and Child's Play.
Oh, I like this. And then winning 41% to 25%, G.I. Joe over Beyblades. Just let you guys know.
I don't even know what Beyblades is.
I think we gave away one or two of those. At
My youngest plays with them a little bit. So you basically have like this big plastic arena that's enclosed, and you have like these little. Like,
oh, they weren't the things I was thinking of then, no.
you basically have these little. I don't know. They're like plastic things, but they have metal balls underneath, and you like do a ripcord, and they spin around, and like they fight each other, and whoever's last one standing wins.
I just thought it was Beyonce with knives.
That's
That would
special.
probably be better.
That's the special edition.
Limited edition.
I mean,
Yes.
if that's what the movie is about,
I would watch that.
Change approved.
you just see Beyonce swirling around, cutting people up.
Is that,
All the
is that
single knives! All
is
the
that a
single
made for
knives!
TV movie? Like a
Yes, on Saturdays
Saturday
on
night.
Fox.
It's like a
limited mini-series.
mini-series.
We don't do Saturday nights.
We don't?
No, but we do. It's all made for TV movies.
That's what Saturday night is for.
Every single network is.
It's a mini-series on Beyblades.
It could have the rights to a TV show. We're not sure yet.
It could be like a Forged in Fire Beyonce hosted version.
Oh, we'll steal their shtick.
Unfortunately, she needs 87 writers to help her, so that's not going to happen.
Well, no, we'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're fine. We've got plenty of time for this. I mean, we've put out 5 shows already, and we've been here for 30 minutes.
But we don't have plots for each of them. Except for different haircuts and different hair.
The names are the plots, Jason.
It's in the title,
Okay, what's
Jason.
Arrowstone? Katie Casti? Directed.
Well, okay, that one we need to probably workshop a little. But
It's about a young boy finds an arrowhead that's in a stone in the mountains.
Okay. What does
And
that
then
do?
It's a magical stone that he
uses for vengeance.
yeah.
Well, I'm just glad that ABC has that, and then at 9 o'clock is Egyptian vampires, so I can't wait for that. It's going to be a great night. And then you got MODOK at 10. So
Why are we have MODOK on our schedule?
it's already there.
But why?
I don't think it's the same MODOK as the Marvel.
Oh, now I got to find what that movie, that show is about.
Mystery of Ducks of Canada.
Canada with a K.
Is it MODOK with a C?
No.
Kansas, Jason. Kansas. Mystery of Ducks over Kansas.
There it is. The band. The ducks just follow
Carry
the band.
on my wayward son.
Wait, the ducks quack, quack.
The ducks just fly like it's like a paranormal where the ducks are not purposefully flying over every Kansas show.
How about every time,
Dropping
every time the ducks show up,
excrement
Kansas
over the
shows up.
band.
I like this.
These ducks just keep interrupting our shows.
Pray for the best.
I would watch that.
Well, it's good. It's ABC, 10 o'clock. It's a hard cutting edge one, too. It's at 10 o'clock, the adult hour.
Oh, man.
Remember when that meant something?
Yes. Back in the day. And then they moved it, like, the family hour is 8 to 9. And then, like, 9 o'clock was kind of getting there.
10 o'clock. You got
10 o'clock.
Risque.
They showed Sipowicz ass. That was the big one.
Man.
Now, it took them like 6 seasons before they actually showed Sipowitz's ass.
True. They showed other ass, and they said the word ass, and they said shit.
They did.
They did. And the whole world fell apart.
Yeah.
I think that was the beginning of the downfall. They said shit on broadcast television.
Sipowicz is the downfall.
It wasn't the fact that he was like racist or anything else.
Was he racist in that?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
But his superior was of a different race.
Yeah. He wasn't so much like. I guess he wasn't really like a racist, but he
perpetuated the racist system of policing that went on in the show.
Yes. And held up the stereotypes very well.
Did he die
No.
in the show?
No.
Yes.
Did he?
Yes.
Last episode?
Yes. Spoilers.
Oh, jeez.
I must not have watched all the way to the end.
I was going to watch all 14 seasons of NYPD Blue.
I actually did that.
Did you?
It wasn't 14 seasons, but I did. I believe it was like during COVID.
Oh,
actually was able.
I never really watched any of them with Caruso.
My dad liked it from the beginning.
Like I didn't watch the first season. I didn't watch till Jimmy Smits joined.
Yeah.
And then it was
Ricky Schroeder.
Fucking
Those-
Silver Spoon.
He
That
wasn't
was-
on that long, was he?
He was in
2 years?
the last 2 or 3 seasons.
No, after he left, because I think they
After
killed
he
him
did-
off.
They did kill him
did,
off.
yep.
And then
After-
there's someone else.
Then it was Zach Morris.
That's right.
Yeah.
Preppy came in.
He actually didn't do bad.
No, I actually liked him better than Rick Schroeder.
Yeah. The problem is that Rick Schroeder was always late to the crime scenes because he was riding his train. He never had a
He
police
should
car.
have gotten there sooner, though. Trains go fast.
Yeah, but they had no track.
You know,
It just went in a circle.
he didn't have a trucker caravan to get him to set. Looney Tunes.
Brian, would you like to do some listener feedback?
Well, wasn't it Joel Higgins that rode the train?
Can we try this candy first?
Yeah, we're going to do Hello Panda, Strawberry Pandas. It's Miji.
Hello, Panda. I
Hello
don't know what
Panda,
Niji is.
Strawberry. And it's cream center with crunchy shell.
Okay,
So we're going.
It's like
It kind of looks like combos.
Oh, yeah, it's some sort of pretzel-y or cookie shell. I can't
Yeah, I'm
tell.
not sure. I don't know what this is. That one
So it
doesn't even
smells
have
like a
cream in the
cookie.
middle. I won't give you that. It's like a little slipper.
It smells like a cookie shell.
These look interesting. They have like some hieroglyphics on the actual cover.
I think that was supposed to be a design.
Oh, there, that one looks like a panda.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed.
It's a
It doesn't
panda.
look, it's a panda, a full panda on a thing shaped like the head of a panda.
It kind of tastes like combos. Not the pretzel combos, but the other ones. The shell is very similar to that, but the cream's good. I like it.
That's not bad at all.
Well,
No.
comparatively speaking, Japan, this is like heads and tails above the last thing we ate from your country.
We're all going to get the shits, though, from this. The first thing that tasted good. Get Brian some more there. These are strawberry ones. I like these. I'm a little creeped out by the panda figure because it keeps being off-centered on the shell.
Well, I mean, you know.
But these are pretty good.
I could eat these.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no problem with this.
Yeah, these are very good.
That was kind of like a mix between a cookie and a pretzel
It tastes
graham
very,
cracker thing.
tastes very combo-like. The shell.
I'm not getting combos on
Really?
the show. I mean, it's the same texture, like the cracker texture, but
I like it. Good job, Miji. Sean from Pittsburgh Nerd really likes these too.
they're delightful.
Yeah. We'll get to the caramel later.
We got caramel ones.
Yeah. We spared no expense here. What does
Everyone
that sound?
knows what that means, right?
No.
It's time for listener feedback. There's no bombs in listener feedback anymore.
That's good. That's good.
Sponsored by Hello Jeff. What's in the Hello Jeff box this week?
Well, apparently these Hello Pandas are going into the Hello Jeff box. 'Cause-
Last minute edition.
yes. Well, it beats the, bag of ice that we were sending.
Oh, I mean that could be helpful right now, being as it's 1 million degrees everywhere in the world right now.
Not Antarctica.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like
It's
70.
only 60 in
Yeah,
Antarctica.
it's 70 there.
It's so warm it melted Worsley's body.
It's so warm you don't have to wear a jacket.
That's right. You can walk across the Antarctica now.
I saw a thing today that said that somewhere in Florida off the coast, they had a buoy that registered in the ocean 101.4 degrees
Oh God.
in the ocean.
The water?
Yeah.
Water temperature?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's just a hot tub.
Yeah. In the ocean.
Don't think this is going to have any effect on hurricane season.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We live in Ohio.
If we're not fine, that's an issue.
Yeah. I mean, it's just going to be like 90 with 200% humidity. You're not going to be able to breathe.
I'm glad I'm not going to a concert outside with 50,000 people. Oh shit.
I hope you have fun tomorrow night.
Thank you.
I hope you do too. I hope it's a good show.
I whiz. It is. I like pink.
I whiz.
whiz.
I whiz.
I whiz.
That's coming to Fox on 10 o'clock after Ass Hot Hats.
Is this like an Apple product or something?
Yes.
It's
And does that whiz with an H or without an H?
Without. I put IWIZ.
It's the pocket calculator, like the little organizer. It was like
It's my iWhiz.
yeah,
It's a TV show.
yeah. It's about the creators of the iWiz.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
who really didn't create it because it's really magic, because it's a little wizard who is actually
Anyways, what's
creating these
the
things.
listener feedback this
So
week?
every time something
Shut up,
happens,
Jeff,
they
that's
pull out
awful.
their iWiz and they have to talk to the magic
out.
genie
Yeah.
wizard. Yeah,
Played by Brett Spiner.
sure, I could see that.
Yeah. We always start off listener feedback with that one guy.
Number one fan.
So I got to ask: should we ask Brett Spiner at the Comic Expo if he wants to be an iWiz?
We could pitch him.
We can pitch him there.
Can't give yourself a nickname.
Chili Billy,
Sunny D.
7
Big D.
the Postman,
Rings twice.
A-Pans.
Dad,
There you go.
Doug. It's Doug. Doug says, listening to episode number 50, you guys were excited for 50 episodes.
We were excited.
Excited.
Excited. Ooh.
Regarding how old segments, how about odds makers? In episode 50, percentage there is an X-Men film without Wolverine and who would star in it? Jeff, 10%. And it would be with Gambit since Tate's just signed. Jason, 25%. Did this film ever get made?
Did an X-Men film get made without Wolverine?
God, because
Phoenix?
he was in that.
Was
he wasn't he?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I'm trying to remember.
He was in
That might have been the one, yeah, because he was in Apocalypse.
That was fantastic.
He was in First Class. He was in Age of...
Aquarius.
Oh, it was Age of Apocalypse. What was the second one after First Class?
Second Class.
Thank you.
Brown was going to make that joke.
Oh, Days of Future Past.
That's what it is. That was shitty too.
No, it was actually not terribly shitty. I mean,
That's on the poster.
not terribly shitty. But,
Go see it. It's not terribly shitty.
well, now I'm going to have to look up to see if Hugh Jackman was actually in X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Okay. It did not get made.
Well, there you go, Doug.
I do like
we're not
odds
sure.
makers. I forgot about that one.
Certainly the one with Gambit and Tate's did not get made.
No, it did not. What else we got?
Next up from Jock and Nerd podcast.
Oh, hey, Jock.
Did you
Hi,
think
nerd.
Did you think you would ever make it to 500 episodes when you started?
Something in the back of my mind said, fuck it, let's be tenacious enough and actually do it. Mm-hmm. But in all reality, I was thinking, we'll get to 50 and decide we've had enough.
And then we just kept going.
Well, then, yeah, it felt like we're enjoying it, and I think other people, because people continue to listen, are enjoying it. So,
And we kind of like organically grew the crew that we kind of talked about last week. So,
Grew the Crew.
and it kind of made, it just made it more fun.
What night is Grew the Crew on?
Now you're reaching, Jeff.
So what?
That's starring Adam Sandler as Paul Crew from The Longest Yard.
ABC Mondays grew the crew.
I mean, I'm reaching. You're the one that spun off the wrong hair from the wrong haircut or different haircut.
Different hair to
Get
different.
it right.
Whatever. You made 2 shows out of that.
It's Kettle Corn Peeps with Bobcat Goldthwait at 8 o'clock. Doug and his shitty food at 8:30. And grew the crew at 9. Follow us on ABC Mondays. What else we got?
Oh, I guess I won't answer that question.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
But I want to hear. I want to hear your answer.
Well, seeing as how I came in at like 300
Yeah.
or so, like thinking that I would be on 200 episodes is weird to me because I never envisioned it. So I didn't think I would be around for this monumental landmark.
Let me try to do this since I screwed it up supposedly bad. I'm glad that you made it through the 200 episodes, Brian. I'm glad you're here.
Hey, thank you, Jason.
Okay. Was that better than last week's compliment?
That was an actual compliment.
Okay. Good.
From Stork, Pez flavored Oreos. Worst idea ever or greatest Epicac substitute?
Pez flavored Oreos. That could be good. Jeff?
It would be very good. Now it depends on what flavor Pez. Since
Unflavored Pez. Just That's it. Would you do it like a sprinkles on top of the cream in the middle?
I would do it, well, not on top, like mixed in with.
Yeah, sorry.
Crushed up Pez in the cream.
Oreo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Change approved. Thanks, Stork.
So I guess we're gonna say worst idea ever
Yeah.
because that's the best of the two choices he gave us.
Yes.
Yeah. Next from
I don't know, a tasty alternative to Epocac is better, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Stork did not put much effort into this. We're not doing this much effort into it.
I mean, he's just trying to insult one of those tastiest treats in the world.
Gotcha.
From Steve at EILFM.
Everything I learned from movies.
They'll be back next week.
Steve says, "What are your plans for the next 500 episodes?"
Well, so far, episode 502, we plan on having Steve and Izzy on. Mm-hmm. Episode 989, we plan on talking about Automan.
Episode 507, Dr. Bednar will be here.
Will he?
I don't know.
So you're making up false plans.
No, I'm going to get him.
Oh, 507. No, now we got to hold you to it.
Well, that's probably going to be an Expo episode, to be honest. I'm close to an Expo. I would like to say, like 508, we'd like to have Dr. Dana on, get the female perspective.
That's going to be a hard get.
I think we're going to do it.
What if we promise her money?
Shit.
Will she get 2 years worth of
Yes,
money
she will.
all at once?
No.
No, she'll have to wait another year for...
So every year it's just going to be waiting until the next year. So she's going to have to wait a year and a month, 13 months to get for 2024.
Send me your Venmo. Did you send it to me?
I did not.
Send me your Venmo. God damn it.
From my brilliant researching abilities, IMDb did not have Hugh Jackman in Dark Phoenix.
Okay.
So
it happened, Doug.
So it did, in fact, ever get made.
And Sophie Turner was the one who was leading it.
Not Tate.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Correct.
What else we got?
From Dev, the Psy guy. Dev says, re-listening to old podcast episodes.
Thank you.
Has Jason ever finished watching Dexter Season 2, and did he return the DVD box set to Jeff?
I did return the box set to you. Just to your sister.
Yeah, it was... If you say so, I don't remember.
I did not finish Season 2.
Ooh, man, that's when it got really good, too.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. My wife and I did not finish that season. We liked it.
You should try it.
So you don't even know Julie Benz from Dexter then, do you?
I saw clips.
No, you really need to watch it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Julie Benz was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Do you know her from that?
I saw 2 episodes of that.
And was one of them with Julie Benz?
It was the first 2 episodes, so I'm not sure.
Probably not.
She was in Rambo,
Which one?
the 4th one,
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
where they were in
Kuwait.
She was in No Ordinary Family.
Kuwait. What? No.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Is that the one that his niece got captured?
That was Last Blood.
Oh, okay.
And they weren't in
Oh,
Kuwait in that
Rambo's the
one
one where he
either.
broke a guy's neck by spinning it around.
I thought it was Rambo 3.
No, that was Rambo 4, too.
That's usually how you would break someone's neck.
No, it literally, he punched it. I punched a man, and it spun around.
You just said he spun his neck around. You didn't say he punched him spinning his
Oh,
neck
sorry.
around.
He just spun it. Hey! Anyways,
Like a
moving on.
record, baby, round,
So no.
right round.
So no, Dev, he didn't finish watching Dexter Season 2.
So did you start on Dexter Season 3 yet?
Yeah, actually, I finished this last season. I just went right to the last season.
That's kind of disappointing.
I did. What else we got?
Wrapping it up, Professor Number One at Dr. Number One, Brian's favorite sports pundit, stupid idiot moron, and Jason McIntyre debated about what amount of draft picks, which is not allowed in the Major League Baseball, is fair compensation in a trade for MLB superstar Shohei Ohtani. Can you answer how many draft picks would be acceptable and how these two idiots keep their jobs?
How come they can't go on strike?
Because everyone would be just wanting to strike against them.
I just like that these guys are sports, pundits.
Experts.
Yeah, and they realize that you can't trade MLB draft picks.
If you could do that and you were allowed to, I would say probably 5 number 1 picks.
5 first-round picks.
Well, it's all fantasy, right? Because you can't do it. So I'm going to say 8,700.
I'm going to say baseball draft picks aren't as valuable as, say,
No.
other sports because most of the time it's even a crapshoot in the first round.
When you and your brother were over this weekend, we started going through some of the drafts, Major League Baseball drafts, and it's like, oh, these top picks, like none of them panned out. Like,
I think in the most recently, within the last maybe say 5-6 years, some more of them have been hitting because a lot of teams aren't drafting them and then putting them in rookie ball and then slowly moving them up. They're just getting them 30, 50 games and then they're like, let's go.
you either sink or
And
swim.
They're here and then they succeed and then they get a contract right away.
Yeah.
I think there's
They flame out.
Yeah, or they get traded.
Yeah.
Or they get in. They see that they're not going to be what they thought they were going to be, and then they package them in a prospect deal with other whatever,
And draft picks.
which you can't do. I want to be more mad about this, but I really can't be because when you include the first name that he said, and
Colin.
no.
Idiot.
Stupid idiot moron.
Yes.
You know what's really cool is that you can now call him that on Twitter and not get your accounts banned.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Oh, nice. You still can't get your old accounts back, though.
still waiting on that.
In X, you might be able to.
I mean, I asked just recently,
X, you might get it.
but I want to be more mad about this. But it's not surprising that
No.
he got something wrong because most of the time he's always wrong.
You expect us, listeners expect us to be wrong because we're not experts on anything.
Correct.
But these guys are supposed to be experts and they get paid like it. So.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for all intents and purposes, they are millionaires. They make millions of dollars talking about these sports. You would think that they would be able to get the basic parameters.
We just got a text that Ohtani just got traded to the Yankees for 13 draft picks.
I don't think that's gonna pass. I don't think the league is gonna let that happen. I don't think it's gonna go through.
Unfortunately, it's only 5th round picks for the next 13 years. It's not even a 1st round pick. It's kind of odd.
Yeah.
Jeff, what do you got over here for the next segment?
I have.
What do we want? Draft day! Draft day, draft day. I want a draft day. Hobie, 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 hobie. Draft day, draft day. We need a draft day. Hobie, history, bad ideas. Yeah! Draft day!
Thank you, Henno. Draft day. What is draft day, Jeff?
Draft day is when someone gives us a team, so to speak, whether it be a show or a sports team or something. We draft a team out of anybody, living, dead, imaginary,
Yep.
and try to make the best
TV show, team.
the best possible version.
And whoever sends us in
The idea.
gets to pick the winner. So this week we have Dev. We need more draft day. So we're drafting Blossom, the TV series. Jeff, this is a favorite show of yours.
No, it isn't.
It is.
Just because I made you watch it when we were in Gatlinburg.
That's true. Also, let you know, we opened up, listeners, Hello Panda Caramel. It smells like caramel, a little bit more. What do you guys think?
Tastes like caramel.
Yeah.
I think I like strawberry a little better, but this is good too.
Strawberry, we just finished the bag off. So this week we're drafting Blossom. We have Blossom Russo, played by Mayim
Don't do it.
Oh, come on. I want to hear it.
Bialik.
Oh, he got the last name right.
Joey Russell. Russo.
Not Joey Russell.
Joey Russo, Blossom's brother. dim-witted brother, played by Joey Lawrence. Tony Russo, not the manager, played by Michael Stoyanov.
That would be LaRussa.
Oh, and Nick Russo, the dad, who's a musician in it, played by Ted Wass. And then you also have oh shit, I didn't do 6.
Oh, well,
6.
you better find a 6 then.
Best friend to Blossom, played by Jenna Von Oy. Oi! So, Jeff, since this is your favorite show,
Oh,
you go first. What's your first round pick?
my first round pick, I'm going to start off with 6 because she's the one that holds the whole show together.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick Vicky from Small Wonder.
Okay. Wait.
The robot?
I was thinking of Vicki Lawrence.
No, the robot girl from the TV show
Okay.
Small Wonder.
Okay. That's nice. Brian, what you got?
I'm gonna take my Joey Russo, and I'm gonna take Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Ooh, sounds like you're getting a gritty take on this.
Maybe.
Okay. Let's see here. I am going to go with... Oh, this is a tough one. I'm going to go with my Nick Russo, the dad, musician, sometimes. Harry Styles. Oh, I'm sorry, not Harry Styles. Sorry, Hugh Grant. Going Hugh Grant.
He plans on picking Harry Styles somewhere else, I bet.
Maybe. Hugh Grant.
I thought you were going to say Harry Connick Jr.
I kind of like that idea better.
Well, do you want to not
No, I
draft
like Hugh Grant. I like Hugh Grant. I saw music and lyrics. I'm going with Hugh Grant.
I saw music and lyrics.
It was a fun movie.
It was a fun movie.
It's just the way you said it.
Go ahead, Jeff. Your round 2 because we do not do Snake.
No,
I'll trade you 6 picks for this. And Otani.
If you want to trade this, I'll take your next 4 picks.
No.
Oh, okay. I might as well go for my Joey Russo.
Whoa.
I'm going to pick Joey Lawrence.
The same guy?
Yep.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Damn.
Why
double stamp
why mess with perfection?
It is pretty good. I would have taken his brother.
Matthew Lawrence?
Yes.
Or his other brother, whose name I don't remember.
Daryl. Okay. Brian, second round pick for you.
I will take my 6, and I am going to take Jennifer Lawrence.
Ooh.
Okay. I like that. I'm going to go my round 2 here. I'm going with my Blossom. And I'm going with Daphne Keene, who played Weapon
X-23?
Yes, in Logan. I feel like she could do it.
Okay.
And I feel like if not, she could kick somebody's ass.
All right. My third round, I'm going to pick my Nick Russo.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with John Stamos. Because essentially they pretty much threw Ted Wass up there because he reminded them of John Stamos.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what it felt like to me.
Brian, round 3.
Round 3, I will take my Tony Russo.
Tony.
That was Nick is the dad, right?
Nick's the dad. Tony is the oldest son who was a recovering drug
Yes,
addict.
yes.
And an ambulance chaser. Or ER. No.
ER
EMT.
or EMT, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so I am gonna take my Tony, and I'm gonna go with Heath Ledger.
Ooh. Now? Or when he was live? You can do that. Blake did. Back me up.
Oh, yeah, he picked Dead Kurt Cobain,
Yeah.
so...
At the time that the show aired, era of Heath Ledger.
Okay. Just making sure.
Are you picking the Jennifer Lawrence at the time this show aired era?
No.
Okay.
I'm going with Joey Russo. Whoa. I'm playing John Cena. I feel like you could do it.
Okay.
Jeff, round 4.
I'm going to go for my Blossom
The main star.
main star.
Who you going with?
I'm picking Abby Cadabra.
Who?
Abby Cadabra.
Who is that?
That is a Muppet from Sesame Street.
she pink?
No, you're seeing Pink tomorrow night.
That's right. Sorry. While he looks that up, who's your round 4 pick?
Yes, she is pink.
Yep, that's the one I know.
Yeah.
I like that.
It looks just like.
It does kind of look like Blossom.
See, Brian?
I will take my Nick Russo, and I will take Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
Keanu Reeves now? Or
Yes. Because I don't know if you guys knew this, but his band is touring for the first time in 20 years.
Dogstar?
Dogstar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I am going with Tony Russo. He is the druggie. John Barinholtz from American Auto. He's the warehouse guy in Superstore.
okay. That guy.
Yeah, feel like he works it. Last round here, Jeff. Who do you got left?
I'm finishing out my team with my Tony Russo
Okay.
because I think they have about the same, what's the word I'm looking for here? Dramatic presence and capabilities.
Okay.
I'm picking C-3PO.
Okay. I like that. Brian, what do you got? Last round.
My last pick would be for Blossom. And I am going to take Jenna Ortega.
Ooh, popular pick for now. Popular actress. Okay. She would not be at the Cincinnati Comic Expo. She will not.
Oh, okay.
Brad Pitt will be.
No, he won't.
Oh, I can't do that.
But Jenna Ortega now or from when Blossom was on the air?
From now.
Oh, okay.
I'm going outside the box here for 6. The best friend. She's always happy. I'm going with the animated character Joy from Inside Out. She's going to be the best friend. You took a Muppet. I took an animated guy.
That's fine.
So
And I took the most expensive casted sitcom ever. You thought Friends was expensive.
Blossom, starring Heath Ledger and Keanu Reeves, is coming to Fridays at 8:30.
This is like that gritty reboot that they did, like with Fresh Prince.
What I was trying to do there, I was trying to capture the 10 Things I Hate About You magic with Heath and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I like it.
I was playing on that.
Great film.
Yeah,
Great film.
Be outstanding.
Well, you should have just went all the way and got Julia Stiles and
Yeah.
what's her name?
Yeah.
I don't remember the actress
girl.
who played
The sister?
The sister,
Who's her dad?
Larry Miller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where the belly? Where the belly? Let's see here, real quick for Dev to decide. Let's see here. Daphne Keane from Logan, the movie for Blossom. Joey, played by John Cena. Tony, played by John Barinholtz. And Nick Russo, the dad, played by Hugh Grant. And the best friend, 6, is played by Joy from the animated show Inside Out.
I had my Blossom performed by Abby Cadabra. Joey, played by Joey Lawrence, because why mess with perfection? Tony is played by C-3PO. Nick Russo is John Stamos.
929.
And my 6 is played by Vicky, the robot from Small Wonder.
Got 2 droids on your show.
I do. Thought about doing an all-Android cast, because those are the first 2 I thought of.
Like the Muppet, though.
All right, I've got Blossom, played by Jenna Ortega. Joey, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Tony, played by Heath Ledger. Nick, played by Keanu Reeves. And 6, played by Jennifer Lawrence.
Hi, Mr. Russo!
That cast is going to be $50 million per episode.
Especially since one of them's dead.
Cross them off. So, Dev, please let us know. If you have a draft day that you want us to do, please send it over to us at Bad Ideas Podcast. And we will make a pick here for you. And
One thing I forgot in listener feedback that didn't make the it didn't make the outline. Jeannie was following up on sock talk from last week.
Oh.
And asked what size socks we wore.
Is there a size? It's like 7 to 12, right?
I wear extra large.
Yes.
I don't know.
What size shoe do you wear?
12.
Then that would be
Extra large.
Extra large, Genie.
I would be, believe medium. It's 8 to 10.
What size shoe you wear?
A 10.
Oh, okay.
I'm at the
Cut off.
I'm at the cusp.
Yeah, I thought I had big feet. Mine are smaller than Jason's. I got the 11s and a halves.
She might not have even tagged the podcast in it, but
She just wants to send them to you.
probably just and that's
Who wouldn't?
obviously
Well, it's not my dream to have a new pair of socks every day.
it is not.
Thanks, Genie. Well, on that note, I think we have some news of the geek this week. Maybe.
It's time for another installment of the News of the Geek.
Per UPI.com.
I've just been scanning this article, and it is going to be amazing.
Where Brian gets all his news from. A Polish soccer fan broke a Guinness World Record by playing the video game Football Manager. Football. It's about soccer. For 453 days and 15 hours. Amounting to, it's 9:32. Do you know where your kids are? Amounting to 528 years and 137 days of in-game time. So Football Manager is basically you take over a soccer team, and there's any soccer team you can win in the world. Basically.
And you manage them.
And you manage them.
For 528 years.
And, yeah, it's unlimited. Paweł Szczęsny.
Pavel.
It's P-A-W-E-L.
Yes, he's Polish.
Paweł Szczęsny started playing the Sports Interactive game in January 2018, and the dedicated player managed his virtual team through 25,084 matches with a 73% win rate. It's pretty good. Szczęsny said the longest stretch of his in-game career was with an Iceland team. The Iceland team's name is Frökuflaka Roar. Say that. How do you say that?
Let's see. I just call it Fimle I Koflag Hafnar Fjordar.
Yeah, where's Blake when we need him? He's Icelandish.
Iceland-ish.
No, he went to Alaska once.
Which he managed from the in-game year 2114 until 2434.
He started at 2114.
And ended in the year 2434. Quote, my biggest achievement was leading them to 301 national championships, 677 cups and victories in the Champions League, Europa League, and Club World Cup. I love lesser-known leagues. I've been interested in this league since I was a kid. Plus, achieving success with a practically unknown club brings so much joy and satisfaction. The previous record holder, German player Sepp Hedl, played for a real-world time of 81 days and 20 hours and a total of 333 years in the game. That's his dedication.
Well, he crushed that record a long time ago.
I like that he played until the year 2434 in the game.
I'm just... Why he started at 2114?
Well, he's played with other teams, I guess, up until that point. And then he switched over to Frankeland. So, good for you.
Fimleikenflagger Hafner Fjordbar.
That's what I said.
I'm sorry, Fjordar. That's a D.
You know what, kids? If you have a dream out there, go do it. You deserve it.
You can achieve your dream.
Yes.
I'm living proof.
Hey, Brian, there's 301 championships. It's not real.
No, it's very it's very unreal.
It's as real as every WWE championship.
Shut up.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Per NPR.com, where Jim gets all of his news from, a community in South Florida has a adorable program, or problem.
Adorable program. Is what network is it on?
Adorable program coming to NBC at 9 o'clock on Thursdays.
I feel like that would be like an evening, like an early evening, like 6.
It's an adorable problem.
I don't know if
we
have
on
any
our hands. It's an adorable problem.
We don't have any. Oh, you know what? Fox, Adorable Problem, 8:30 on Sundays. How about that? Comes after Lemons and Turpine.
Turbine.
What? What? Okay, now we're just making words.
Turpentine, I think, is what it is. And
Levens? What is
lemons?
Lemons.
Lemons and
Oh, that was the Don Lemon and
Tucker Carlson show,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Then it's adorable problems, and then not good, not great will make you ejaculate at 9.
There's some very disturbing undertones in those two show titles that run back to back. I'm not comfortable.
Adorable Problems.
So we need to move that off of that.
It is the adult hour.
I'm not comfortable with that.
I don't
It's
like
the Adorable Program. Is that the name of it? Or-
program, yeah. But I changed it to problems on this now.
Yeah, you said the wrong word, but then you changed it.
Program. There we go. Let me get that.
The Adorable Program, followed by. Okay, I think we're canceled now.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. Community in South Florida has an adorable problem on its hands. Dozens of domesticated bunnies have overrun parts of Wilton Manors, a suburb.
That's Walton Goggins.
Shut up. A suburb of Fort Lauderdale. 2 years after a resident let loose lion-head rabbits from their backyard, the number of rabbits now outnumber the 81 homes in the Jenda Isle neighborhood.
Janeda.
The furry invasion has divided the neighborhood's residents. Some have allegedly threatened to shoot the animals or feed them to their snakes. Some want to let the bunnies roam free. Others concerned about the rabbit's safety are racing to raise money to save them. East Coast Rabbit Rescue, a nonprofit organization, is spearheading an effort to rescue and rehome the bunnies. The group managed to rescue 19 rabbits last Friday, 3 of which are pregnant. The volunteer-run outfit began rounding up the rabbits after partnering with city police to complete the mission. City police shot them. Quote, our hope...
No, Jason just made that up.
Quote, our hope was to rescue up to 45. That was our goal yesterday, said ECRR President Monica Mitchell. Well, you failed on that.
Well, it depends on how many baby bunnies are in the
true.
pregnant rabbits.
But unfortunately, we encountered lots of issues there because the residents were so hostile.
Of course they were. Why wouldn't they be?
Wait, what?
They don't want them there, so people are trying to come and help and take them out, and they're still being fucking assholes.
Get off my lawn! But I'm here to get the rabbits that are bothering you. Get off my lawn!
I'm going to let my snake out on you.
Oh, God. Is that after...
No. Some residents didn't want us to take the bunnies. An officer from the Wilton Manors Police Department was present during the mission to provide protection.
Then why didn't they take the rabbits that they wanted inside and whatever?
But Mitchell is asking the city to do more. Quote, the city needs to approach the residents in a different way. Just beat them. Can I have the bunny? No. Whack. Say, hey, you guys need to allow the rescue to come and get the rest of the bunnies. They haven't done that.
The bunny down.
The lionhead rabbits, a fluffier species noted for their thick mane, aren't built for suburban Florida. To be fair, nobody's really built for suburban Florida. The animals, which are prone to heat stroke, she says, have been digging holes in the ground to escape the oppressive heat, to the irritation of some residents. But you still can't take them from my land.
Nope.
Lacking a proper source of clean water or food, the rabbits have been grazing on lawns that could be treated with toxic pesticides. The rabbits are also at the mercy of the area's predators and cars. I'll be honest, I don't
you mean so they're an animal that lives in a habitat?
To be fair, I don't think it's really affecting their numbers if they're overrunning the city,
Yeah.
this town. The ECRR says it will need at least $40,000 to be able to capture, neuter, and spay, vaccinate, and microchip the over 100 rabbits and counting. So far, it's raised over half that goal. The costs are quickly adding up, Mitchell says. Care for each rabbit costs between $200 and $300, she says, not including any extra medical attention she says several bunnies need. The rabbits require care from exotic vets.
When is Exotic Vets on? That sounds like a great Discovery Channel
Fox.
show. Oh.
Monday at
I don't wanna
8:30
watch
after...
it. It's going to be something stupid.
Yeah, they're going to turn it into Sexy Vets.
It's Exotic Vets coming on after Lawn Boys. And before Goliath Adventure with Pauly Shore and Carrot Top. Let's see here. The rabbit requires care from exotic vets, which are rarer and costlier than vets who treat the common pet. Rabbit rescues are preparing for higher vet bills, which in some cases will include surgery to treat the animals, the group's president said. Quote, sometimes a vet is willing to or capable to do the surgery in like 3 and 4 hours away from us. Let's see here. During an April 25th city council meeting, here we go. Wilton Manor's council members were concerned that drafting policies to solve the problem would set a precedent for the need to curb other invasive animals, including iguanas and ducks. Mitchell says that according to neighbors she's spoken to, the rabbits descended from pets kept by a former resident who illegally let them loose when she moved out of state 2 years ago. Fuck you, Florida! Here you go! Naturally, they've since reproduced, multiplying like rabbits.
So,
crap. Come on, hold on.
Thank you.
you know, they also have another problem with this.
What's that?
With snakes in Florida because people get them as pets.
Yes.
And they can't care for them because they get to be gigantic. And then they release them in the Everglades. And now people are paid to go out and capture them and kill them.
Wilton Manors is going to be, we're going to be doing a story on this in 2 years about all these people that have snakes there that are going to let them loose. And now the snakes are going to take over.
And then we have to get a predator for the snakes, probably sharks or something.
It's just going to
and
keep
then sharks
bigger and
are going to
bigger.
overrun.
They'll just get Ice Cube.
Didn't he die?
No, I think he survived.
Oh.
Maybe.
Don't want none of that. Quote, please contact us if you can foster some bunnies and live in West Palm Beach area. ECRR wrote in a post on his Facebook page. Quote, we will provide everything you need. Everything. You just need to love them. Okay. So if you would like a lion-hearted or lion-head rabbit and you live in Florida, reach on out to them.
So they will only give them to Floridians?
Oh, that can't end bad. Hey, I know you got 87 rabbits over there, Brian. Can I come on your lawn and take them off for you? I got this complaint that you said that you didn't like them.
Who are you?
I got a police officer here. I'm just trying to take them off your land so you can...
Do you have a warrant?
No, it was...
A wart for my rabbit?
Brian, it was just a... Mr. Brian, it's just a courtesy so we, they're not destroying your lawn anymore. Is that okay?
Get off my lawn.
Damn it!
Get out of here.
But it's just a rat. You complained about them in the city council meeting.
I'll complain about you.
Oh.
Don't make me complain about you.
Damn it. Officer, hit him. Anyways.
Is somebody videotaping this?
What do you got, Brett?
Should I put my address on Instagram?
You're not a rapper.
Oh, okay.
Jeff, what you got for box office bombs and world reports? Dun, 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 dun. Only 501 episodes. I think this would be here. Still don't. That's not how you do it.
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
Shut up.
Can't.
Just shut up. Let's see, box office. Well, nothing bombed because everything did great this week.
Not really.
Well, the tops did.
Yes.
Because Barbie made $155 million in its opening weekend on a $128 million budget. A movie that made its budget back in the first week.
Good for that.
You hardly ever see that unless it's a horror movie, low-budget horror movie.
Biggest opening ever for a female director. Beat out Captain
Lots
Marvel.
of people are happy about that.
Oppenheimer made $80.5 million in its opening weekend on a budget of $180 million.
They put the wrong flag in. Did you see that? Instead of 45 stars, they had 50.
Well, wouldn't it be 48 stars?
I think it's 48, sorry. They put 40. Sorry, yes. They put 50 stars on the flag instead of 48. There's one little scene that you see it. Oh my God, it's a giant historical snafu.
I haven't heard about that.
Oh my God, just go online. You see every article about this.
Oh my God, a movie had a historical error in it? I don't
How can I
believe
trust
that.
this movie? How can I trust it?
I don't know how you do it.
Get me Torch Boy on the phone.
I don't know how he'll save it.
He'll save everything.
Help me, Torch Boy. You're my only hope. Coming in at number 3, The Sound of Freedom made $20 million. A total of $125 million on a $14.5 million budget. Ooh, freedom.
We're not going to get involved. No, we're not doing it. Not doing it. We're not doing this here, Brian.
No, I think we're going to do it.
No. We're not doing this. Some shady things about this film out behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We're not doing it here, Brian.
Very disturbing behind the scenes.
That's what they want you to say.
That's not what they want us to see, though. They want us to see that it's the opposition who are trafficking and drinking babies' blood. That's what they're focusing on.
We're not doing this here, Brian. We're not doing this here.
Okay, we won't do it.
Let's get some civility back.
I'll tweet it out on my own personal Facebook or Twitter.
Or
Tweet
X.
on Facebook.
I'll tweet it out on my Threads, my X Threads account. Fun fact I had seen,
Yes.
not related to the disturbing thing.
Yes.
There's a group that have been like surveying people that have seen this movie. Mm-hmm. Like they've been like online. They've just been asking like, if you've seen it, like reach out to us. And they've been asking everyone that responded, how many people were in the theater when you saw it? And like everyone's like 12, 14, 30. Like very rarely has the theater ever been like
Sold out.
full.
Yeah.
So they were like, they started doing the math on it, and they're like, this math isn't mathing. So I guess they haven't like definitively, but apparently people on that side of the aisle have been buying all of the tickets and then dispersing them to people. So
Not everyone's going to see it with that.
So it's selling out.
Yeah.
But there's really like 12, 15, 18 people in the
Well,
theater.
they're trying to do a pretty smart marketing of buy one for a friend and give it to them.
Right.
Buy a theater for your friends and invite 12 of them.
Buy a theater for your friend.
Well, I mean, honestly, that's not 100% new, because when I was working at the theater and the Passion of the Christ came out, there were a lot of people buying up theaters, a lot of groups and churches.
Okay.
And not everyone showed, so that, you know, there were sometimes half full theaters that were sold out.
Right.
Meanwhile, Indiana Jones is going, what about us? Anybody want to buy a theater for us?
Yeah, just buy a theater out for us.
We don't mind.
Coming in at number 4, we have Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. It made another $19.5 million. Dollars.
Not so easy, is it?
Nope, it isn't.
Doll hairs.
A total of $119 million on a budget of $290.
Could this be a bomb?
Do we know what is the international?
I'll find that out for you.
Well, you find that out. I'll go ahead and we'll move on to Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. It made another $6.7 million, a total of $159 million on a budget of $300 million.
Worldwide, Mission Impossible is at 373. 373 million.
So they've made their money.
Yeah.
Plus,
I guess the question I have to ask, or did they film the Dead Reckonings back to back? So
No, they're separate.
No.
I looked that up today just to see if like this was part of the thing.
Yeah, if they share budgets or
No.
whatnot, or
Nope.
all right. Do we know what Indiana Jones is at worldwide? Because $300 million is a lot to make back.
It is a lot to make back. Let's see here.
they're halfway there in America.
In America, so if the rest of the world does as much as America,
336 million.
Wow.
so they got it back.
Well, we'll get to that in a second.
Well, they got their actual budget back.
We'll get to that in a second.
Okay. Oh, here's the bomb news. It's after the. Oh, okay.
Bomb.
Maybe I should read these ahead of time,
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
because normally the bombs are done before the box office.
They should be.
report. Yeah. Brian, ever since you stopped becoming an intern, this stuff's been screwed up.
Yeah, I know.
Can't find good interns.
Bombs. Okay, the bomb news. I can't hit the damn thing. I changed the. That's Jason hitting every button on the pad, except that one. Anyway, bombs. We have Transformers: Rise of the Beasts was number 9 at the box office this week with a $1.1 million take and a total of $156 million. The budget was $195 million, and even with the worldwide total of $424 million, it won't lose money, but it won't make much back after marketing.
A lot of marketing on Transformers.
I think I saw they are now streaming.
Yeah, you can get a video on demand.
Oh, it's just on demand?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't fucking count. If you're going to tell me you're streaming on Paramount Plus, you should be fucking streaming on the service I already paid
maybe
for.
it is. Maybe it is. I didn't see that part.
Okay. I think I saw a commercial today that it was, I thought Paramount Plus.
Okay.
Better not charge me another something to watch it.
I've never seen anything on Paramount that you actually had to pay additional for.
Yeah. I'll check.
Okay. Also, though.
No, it's 1,000%. It's on the opening screen. Watch now.
Yeah. And they're not asking for money then? Okay, cool.
No.
So I can just watch Transformers whenever I want now.
Announcing today the sequel will be part of their catalog starting tomorrow, July 25th. This was a couple days ago. Wow. That's unbelievable.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, as noted above, made less than $7 million this week and is on pace to lose money. It's made $335 million worldwide on a budget of $300 million, but rumors estimate the budget is actually closer to $350 million. So they're lying about their budget? Are you saying they're cooking their books?
The rumors, these are just rumors, so don't fight me on it. The start and stop production costs were extraordinary, especially during COVID. Harrison Ford made $20 million. James Mangold, the director, made the rumored $15 to $17 million. Steven Spielberg made around that as a producer. And they said Disney was okay in investing in that amount of money because they thought they spent $259 million on Force Awakens, the Star Wars film, and they're just not getting. But unfortunately, they're not getting the Force Awakens results. So they thought that another one.
They thought Indiana Jones was going to bring as much money as Star Wars.
Yes, it did not.
Okay.
So, yeah, it didn't happen. It's not working.
Well, upcoming July 28th of 2023, we have Disney's Haunted Mansion, which is not the Eddie Murphy movie.
Thank God.
A single mom named Gabby hires a tour guide, a psychic, a priest, and a historian to help exorcise her newly bought mansion after discovering it is inhabited by ghosts.
I will say, the cast looks kind of fun.
Lakeith Stanfield, Rosario Dawson, Owen Wilson, Tiffany Haddish, Danny DeVito, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jared Leto. Yeah. Why are you throwing things over my head?
To my son.
Because his son's in the other room.
Oh.
In the green room there.
Yeah. Cast
It looks
really
enjoyable. It looks enjoyable.
Unlike the original Disney's Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy.
That's right.
Did not enjoy that one.
Jeff.
Jason.
You going to see it just because of Rosario Dawson?
I'm Brad. I'm Justin.
And I
Let's try to do top 5 music.
We don't have top 5 music.
I know, it's just you're picking some stuff.
You're just hitting random buttons hoping something works. That's Meow God music. That's cash register. There's your top 5
Top
music.
5! Okay, I like that one. This week, top...
I feel like I'm playing You Don't Know Jack.
That's an old school game. Is it with Paul Rubens?
No, Paul Rubens' New Jack.
Top 5 this week is the worst cartoon series you saw as a kid. There's a lot of bad cartoons growing up. Brian, do you have some?
I did have some.
Did you have 5?
I'm still working on that. But my number 5, I hobied it.
Of course you did.
So I don't know why this even happened, but they did Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber, and the Mask cartoons.
What?
They did.
Yeah, they were all cartoons based on those movies. I don't.
They were awful.
They were terrible.
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 My number 5 was Hammerman. MC Hammer found magical shoes and was trying to I don't know what he was doing. I remember watching it as a kid and going, this is ridiculous.
I'm glad my list is not going to be the same as yours because you're mentioning cartoons from my adulthood.
Yes. Hammerman. Don't see it. I think it only lasted 13 episodes.
Probably.
Number 5 for you.
My number 5, I'm pretty much hobbying everything that had Scrappy Doo in it.
Wacky Races?
That didn't have Scrappy Doo in
okay.
it. Neither did Laugh Olympics, which actually had all the...
Oh, they care. Number 4 for you.
Number 4 for me, I'm hobbying this. It is the Mr. T cartoon.
My number 4.
Oh, I am hobbying that with Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling.
How dare you?
It was terrible.
You're terrible.
I probably am, but not as bad as that.
No, don't you dare.
That was god awful.
Mr. T had a dog with a mohawk.
Well, that was the coolest part.
No, that was awful.
He also traveled around with gymnasts.
That's another creepy factor. Number 4, that was for me, was Mr. T. Number 4 for you, Brian.
All right, that happened really quick. Just looking at this list.
Now you're just not even trying.
I mean, I'm trying.
You had 2 for number 5. You could have spread them out.
I had 3
I had
for number
3.
5.
You could have had them 3, 4, and 5.
All right, my number 4 is Rubik the Amazing Cube.
I forgot about that.
That was the creepiest face on that thing.
It was very.
Oh, that was terrible.
Let's make a cartoon about Rubik's Cube.
That would have made my list if I remembered it.
Yeah.
Maybe I will hobby that and tie that with something else on my list.
Number 3.
Oh, for me, it's still back to me.
Yeah.
Unless you want to skip.
Would you like
No, that's fine. Number 3 for me will be, what does this say?
I'm making a list.
I'm pulling from a list. Shirt Tails.
No, Shirt Tails was great.
No, it wasn't.
Shirt Tails was, I made sure I woke up every Saturday morning because Shirt Tails was the early one on.
Sure, it was 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Shirt Tails.
Tails.
Might solve a mystery or rewrite
You're singing
history.
DuckTales.
Shirt Tails. Shirt Tails.
Those are 2 different shows.
Nope.
Shirt
Tails.
I'm hurt, Brian. Shirt Tails was great.
So, Shirt Tails came out when I was born.
Yeah.
So I seen it
later,
and I didn't get it, and I didn't like it. So
Does the song help?
Not
solve
your
a
song.
mystery.
You might as well sing the Gummy Bear song.
Gummy bears, where did they go? I don't know. Where are they? What do they eat? Cannibals. That's what they are. Hey,
They eat
gummy
cannibals?
Bears. Gummy bears. Right down the road they live. Hey. Anyways, moving on. Number 3 for me is Beetlejuice. Fuck that show.
Oh, yeah.
That was awful. It's a PG-13 kind of scary show. Let's make it a cartoon. Fuck that. I hate Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they did. I hate when they would take, like, adult movies and make cartoons. Like
Yes.
Brian's number 5 there, where they took adult movies and made kids' cartoons out of them.
Awful. Number 3?
Number 3 for me, I guess I'll hobby this, along with Rubik the Amazing Cube, Pac-Man.
Oh. That was awful. He had legs. It was creepy.
Yeah, he had and the Super Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man and Baby Pac-Man and no.
Ghosts weren't technically evil in it, bad guys?
Nah, they were just bullies.
Yeah,
But they'd had Clyde and Sue.
they did.
And Clyde wore a little bowler hat.
Oh, God, he did. Now I'm picturing that. It's not a good show.
Nope.
Number 2?
Number 2 for me is Heathcliff. The stupid alley cat. Hated that show. Hate Heathcliff.
He's a tomcat.
Terrible.
He's a tomcat. Who is he? Heathcliff.
Who is he or who are they in every theme song
In the
you
80s
write?
it was. It's kind of weird. Might solve a mystery. Shirt Tails.
no.
Anyways, number 2.
Shirt tails.
I don't think that's how it goes. Number 2 is, hey, Michael Jordan. Hey, Wayne Gretzky. Hey, Bo Jackson. You want to be in a cartoon series where you solve crime?
Why not?
I'm sorry, what are we doing? Yeah, Pro Stars, starring them. Wayne Gretzky had ice skates on, and there's a lot of ice in this world, I guess, to stop crime on. So
Well,
yeah,
I mean, he can easily.
Not anymore. It's all melted.
yeah, it's awful.
Couldn't bring that one back.
No, they could not. That was the most awful idea ever. Sorry, no, second.
When
I'm
did
about
that,
to say,
when was
then why
it-
is
when
it
did that
only
come
your
out?
2?
I'll check. I think that was 89, maybe.
I don't remember that at all. That would have been prime cartoon time for me.
I'll check here.
I mean, I was already out of cartoons probably by then.
1991, one season it lasted.
Yeah, I was in college then.
I still remember those outfits.
I was 9, so I don't.
I remember it happened, but I never saw it.
They didn't get their voices either, which is the worst part.
Oh no, I was reading on the Hulk Hogan thing. They didn't use any of the wrestlers' voices.
Really?
Really. Like Hulk Hogan's voice, he was done by Brad Garrett from Everybody Loves Raymond.
I just remember that Wayne Gretzky in this was like the dumb guy, and I'm like,
That's because he's Canadian.
yeah. Typical animation from every early
Oh, that
90s.
looks terrible.
Number 2 for you, Brian.
Number 2 for me, Potato Head Kids.
Potato Head Kids.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
remember this
killing
at
me. I
all.
love the Potato Head
I
Kids.
did not enjoy the Potato Head Kids at all.
Now, granted, I was an adult when the Potato Head Kids were out, so.
Yeah. Just not anything that.
Oh God,
Yeah. Mr. Potato Head.
that's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had toys and whatnot of Potato Head Kids.
This is awful.
Yeah.
I liked Tater Head Kids.
I did not.
Lasted one season.
Yeah.
There you go. What's your number 1?
Number 1 for me would be Camp Candy.
I never watched it, but it looked terrible.
Wasn't that another early one on, like early in the morning,
Yeah, I want to say that was on at
8 or 9?
I want to say 8 maybe.
Yeah.
It was before 9, before 10 for sure.
Yeah.
But
they
I
made a
think it was
comic book
earlier.
series of it.
I don't know why.
Wow.
Andy.
I mean, all respect to John Candy.
Correct.
But
I thought he smelled bad on the outside.
True. Oh, jeez. This is awful. My number 1 is I thought it was really good, and then I rewatched it when we got Disney Plus. Droids, the Star Wars cartoon with C-3PO and R2-D2. Hey, let's take the most annoying character until Jar Jar and make a TV show. Well, who's his sidekick? R2-D2, who only beeps. Son of a bitch. It was bad.
I can't believe you're saying these bad things about my pick to play Anthony Russo.
I apologize. It was awful. It was awful. Number 1 for you?
Number 1 for me is Richie Rich.
Oh, God, yeah.
That was a terrible cartoon.
Terrible.
Not a good comic book either.
No. I had an honorable mention, Q*bert.
I forgot about Q*bert.
Q*bert was not good.
I'll put that with Rubik, the Amazing Cube, and Pac-Man, because they all fall in the same category of terrible.
Let's see here. We had some listener feedback. Meeples and Wine had Fritz the Cat. As a kid, that was pretty confusing.
Wasn't that the X-rated
Yes.
cartoon?
Maybe he meant Felix. Or maybe
I
not.
think he meant Fritz.
Nisi, Indiana's favorite nurse, represented the children of the 80s here. So there are so many, but here are a few I could think of. Mr. T.
Hey, way to go.
Anything with Scrappy Doo.
Did you read my list first?
The California Raisins.
Forgot about them.
oh man, I collected all of those.
This is a bad one. I had these figures and they're awful. Dino Riders. Oh, they're so bad.
I vaguely remember that.
And number 1, you're speaking my language, Nisi. GoBots.
I was expecting GoBots to make your list.
I don't remember watching it. I just kept getting the figures.
Yeah, okay. Well, I agree, because I'm like, I think I saw GoBots, but it wasn't something I
didn't even watch Transformers that much as a kid.
Transformers was good.
Steve had Everything I Learned from Movies.
Everything I learned from movies.
I didn't really watch bad ones too much, but ones I remember sucking at first watch, that was his number 5. Just an explanation. Number 4, Wolfman Jack.
Oh, they did make a cartoon based on the LA DJ Wolfman Jack,
Creepy Crawlers.
based off of the toy that
Yep.
you made gummy bugs with.
Legend of Zelda. Excuse me, princess.
I don't remember that cartoon.
And Highlander. Just watch this one again. It's rough. Couldn't make it through an
They
episode.
made a cartoon of Highlander?
Well,
I
you know, with
missed
all the
that.
decapitation, it's fine. Randall at Randall Holt, RJ Holt 666.
He's not evil.
He's just my brother, handled that way.
Turbo Teen
Oh, come on. You're just saying that because you know I liked Turbo Teen.
and Rubik's the Amazing Cube.
Yeah, yeah.
You remember Turbo Teen, the teenager who turned into a
Yep.
car?
Yep, and then let kids get into the car with him and sit on him. It's kind of creepy.
Hey, I won a trivia night because I knew that answer.
I would not be proud of that.
I am very proud. The only one in the bar that knew that answer.
Stork, Episodic Geek. Check them out. He had gummy bears. ... Shut up, Jason. Gummy bears. Gummy
Nice.
bears. Where do they live? I don't know. Rambo for the intern fax machine. G.I. Joe, knowing isn't half the battle. How dare you?
I have a friend who will argue it's only a third of the battle.
Ghostbusters, the one with the ape.
No, that was good because it
No.
was the original Ghostbusters.
And he had the Littles.
Didn't like the Littles.
What
huh?
were they even?
They were the people that lived in the walls. They had little tails and they were short,
That
like
sounds like a
mice-sized
horror film.
people. I'm surprised you don't know the Littles. I thought it would have been your age group perfectly for the Littles.
Let's see here. Brian,
Hour.
Canadian of the Year, had Denver the Last Dinosaur. I remember that.
I remember the title.
Yeah.
I don't know how that one went.
Visionaries. That was bad.
Don't know that one
That was
either.
a toy you rubbed the thing, yeah. GoBots. Vision. And do you remember this one? The cowboy one in space, Brave Star. They made the figures out of this.
Wow. Brian was watching a lot of different things that I didn't see. I guess our televisions picked up different stations.
So there you go. Thanks, everybody, for sending them in. I like that one.
It was fun because at first I'm like going through, I'm like, I didn't really hate that show. I didn't really hate. Then I found ones I hated.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, yeah, they did make a Pac-Man cartoon.
I did the same thing. Like I started looking at list online, and then it just spun off. Like, oh my god, I remember this one. And then,
Yeah.
oh god, the Littles. That is creepy. I do remember that. The fucking fighter pilot.
Let's just. I was expecting someone to say Snorks.
It's not horrible. I liked it better than Smurfs. I didn't
Oh
like
no,
Smurfs.
it was just a terrible ripoff of Smurfs.
Let's see here. Bad idea of the week. 1018. Releasing rabbits or any species that is not native to that area
Yes.
into the wild. Don't do that.
Yeah, just
That if it's not native to where you live, don't buy it or release it into the wild. If you
1,000
can't care for it.
1017. When humane animal control comes to get those animals, don't kick them off your yard. Don't do that.
you know why they kicked them off their yard?
What's that?
Because they're growing pot back there.
Oh, Florida is heroin.
I don't know that for a fact, but
Sounds good.
I'm going to start checking the satellites.
Okay. Titles for the show?
Let's see. I have Garbage Taffy,
Yep.
Walter Groggins,
Yep.
Egyptian Vampire, or Walter Groggins, Egyptian Vampire,
I do like that one.
X on the Pole, The Mystery of Ducks Over Kansas,
That might be good just for the history aspect.
I Whiz, I'm going to Let My Snake Out on You, and Do You Have a Warrant for My Rabbits?
I have Sipowitz's The Downfall.
But Sipowicz did it.
That's Not How You Do It. Help Me, Torch Boy. And that's it.
I had Walter Goggins, Garbage Taffy, and I just wrote down different haircuts. Just because we have different hair and different haircuts.
It's going to be great. Love it. It's going to be awesome.
I still, different hair has to be the opener for different haircuts.
The
Right?
different hair has to go first,
Yeah.
and then you cut it.
Right.
It's not.
It's
I'm
only
saying-
logical. They
Well,
have-
see, I think different haircuts is about different hairstylings that people have with their head of hair. Different hair shows you like hair in different places, like under the arm or on the chest, or the gimp's butt hair, things like that.
Well, anyways, thanks guys for listening to us.
I thought Jason was going to start taking it off of the schedule now.
Nope.
We probably need to workshop that one a little bit more.
We just got bought for $1 million.
Title for the show, we need to workshop that a little more.
I do like your Ducks one. What was that?
Mystery of Ducks over Kansas.
Mystery.
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay. Roger says goodbye. We'll be back next week for 502. Just keep on. We're on the downhill.
Steve and Izzy will be joining us from Everything I Learned from Movies.
That's right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.